Hello, I'm Amelia from Healthy Story, and today we'll talk about how to be direct. What do you mean under being direct? It's stating your needs directly, not waiting for people to guess what you need, and also when you feel like something's wrong with the other person or something's wrong with you in relation to the other person, just to go and discuss this directly. And this is a very tricky one, I'd say, because we all have developed a certain way of reacting towards other people in our childhood. And many of us stick to those reactions throughout our whole life. Well, for me it was extremely important to be aware of what reactions I have developed in my childhood and now to decide if there is still the most effective way to do things or there is a better, more effective way which will suit me more as a mature person. So very often I used to think that people should guess what I need. And for example, if I needed a hug, I would actually wait for the other person to come and hug me without me telling it. Or if I wanted to spend some more time with someone, I would wait for them to propose it themselves. I wouldn't say anything. Now I'm aware that no one owes me anything. However, I'm totally entitled to ask for what I need, although the other person is not obliged to do it for me. But I can still ask. So if I need a hug, I won't wait for the other person to come and ask, do you want a hug? And then I say, yeah, I want a hug. I just ask, can I hug you? Yes, perfect, no, okay, I guess I just have to ask someone else then. It's okay. And then there is this other part of being direct. For me, in childhood, I've developed this strategy when something is wrong, when I don't feel well, I think that the other person doesn't care about me that much, or I'm not that important for them. I would just stop talking. I would just get very closed in myself and just be alone and don't want to communicate with them anymore. And for a 5-year-old, that's as far as they can go. Like, that's a proper reaction for a 5-year-old. But if I stay within that reaction in my age, I'm taking from myself, because such kind of reaction creates a lot of pain, and for myself, for the other person as well. And as a mature person, I choose not to react this way anymore. Of course, this reaction, it's still there, it's recorded in my nervous system, so to say. And every time I face a situation where I feel neglected, or where I feel that the other person is mad at me or something like this, my first reaction will be just to get closed in myself and stop communicating. But then when I realize, okay, this reaction has turned on again, let's see what choice I can make being aware of that. And what I do now is I actually go and address the problem or the situation or the feelings directly. So I actually check with the other person. It's not easy. I don't manage to do it successfully every single time, but trying is important. And the more you practice, the better results you get. So recently, just to give an example, I had a situation where I felt like a colleague of mine is mad at me, and I felt really bad about it. I started thinking, oh my god, what did I do? Did I say something wrong? Did I do something wrong? And my first reaction was just feeling guilty and wondering, what did I do? And this was extremely unpleasant for me, as you can imagine. And then I had this awareness, okay, I'm reacting as a 5-year-old. Let's see what a mature person should do. And I just went to my colleague, asked if we can talk for a couple of minutes, and asked them, are you mad at me for something? Or is there another reason? What's going on? And they were just like, well, no, not at all. Actually, it's just a lot of work, a lot of pressure. It's nothing to do with you, actually. So I was like, okay, good that I checked. And there are also a lot of situations where misunderstandings happen. And a lot of us have certain patterns and certain triggers. For me, I know that I need a lot of attention, and I feel start feeling neglected, or that I don't matter. I don't matter for the other person very fast, and I'm aware of this. And in many situations where this is not the case, my first reaction is like, this person doesn't care about me anymore. And I start feeling very sad and very frustrated. So I'm aware of this reaction of mine. I know that this will be with me maybe throughout my whole life, but being aware of this reaction gives me a choice. So the moment I'm aware of, like, I feel like this person doesn't like me anymore and I'm not important for them anymore due to certain circumstances, I actually try to go and talk to them directly and check what's going on. And very often it turned out that actually the person actually cares about me quite a lot, and it's just a misunderstanding. So it's definitely worth it to put some effort into checking and being direct about what you feel and trying to see what really is going on, because it gives you peace afterwards, and you just get rid of this frustration and being upset and sad feelings that you otherwise would feel when you think like, oh, they don't care about me anymore, but you haven't checked it actually. It might not be the case. So yeah, being direct is a hard one, I'd say. You need a lot of practice to learn it. You need also a lot of courage to ask. I know how difficult it is. I haven't been born with, this ability of being direct. I had to work pretty hard to learn it, but it's doable. So make a gift to yourself and just put some effort and learn how to be direct. It really pays out. So thank you and have a wonderful day.